Hi, it's Kare, and thanks for joining me for Finding Your Purpose. You know, life is not by chance or accident. Your life has a purpose, and you know that. But do you know what your purpose truly is? So many people don't seem to know, seem to just keep looking and asking and being frustrated. So today, I would like to share with you a beautifully simple way to know what your purpose is when you're on purpose. And then I'd like to take you on a little journey where you can awaken and activate your purpose. How does that sound? Give me a thumbs up on that one. You know, I was trying to find my soul's purpose years ago, and someone said, our emotions are our way to find our purpose. Our emotions are a gauge. Like your gauge on your gas tank goes from empty to full, your emotional gauge can go from being suicidal or depressed or anxious or frustrated or angry, all the way up to feeling okay, feeling good, feeling happy, feeling fulfilled, feeling you have purpose, feeling outrageous joy. Where are you on the emotional scale? Your emotion will tell you when you're in alignment with your purpose. I love that idea because it's not about what you're supposed to do in life. Your purpose, according to this wise one that I was listening to, said, your purpose is to experience outrageous joy. I love that. How much outrageous joy are you experiencing, though? So that's the question. And wherever you are on that emotional scale will tell you how close you are to expressing your purpose in life. Well, if your purpose is to experience outrageous joy, then every time you're feeling frustrated or angry or anxious or depressed, you know you are not in your pathway of purpose. And so you have to, whatever it is that was causing that, you need to stop. You need to think about, okay, where do I go with this? What is going to get me back on my path to purpose? Well, if you're feeling depressed or angry or frustrated, you know you're at the very bottom end of this. You're way far away from expressing your purpose in your life. And if you're feeling good, okay, happy every once in a while, you're close to your path. But isn't that a good way to look at it? It's not about, am I going to win the Nobel Peace Prize because that's my purpose. You know, it's about being happy in your life and expressing who you really are and using your talents in a way that can help. So how do you get from where you are to expressing your purpose, your life's purpose, your soul's purpose? Well, first of all, you can't do it if you're pasting or futuring. If you're worried about the past or worried about the future, you're not on purpose, guaranteed. So you have to be in this moment. You have to be here now. And how do you get here now? By breathing and relaxing and experiencing the senses. So I would like to take you on just a little kind of a sensual journey to bring you into the now and to get you thinking and feeling about your purpose. So just take a few very deep, very slow, relaxed breaths. Let your shoulders drop down. Put your hands on your belly and just let your belly move, not your shoulders, not your chest, but your belly, so that you're really bringing oxygen into your body. And pay attention to where the air comes in through your nose. Just that brings you right into the moment. Because you can't be thinking about your breath and be worried about, well, do I have enough time to do this? So just breathe and relax. And kind of feel what you're feeling right now. Where are you on that emotional scale? So now let's just go through some of the senses to bring you more into the moment. Look around you. Focus on something that you see that's just really beautiful. Like I'm looking out my window right now and I can see leaves on the trees and the wind gently blowing, and it's just, I love green and nature, and so I'm just focusing on that. But look around your room and, find something, even if it's just a light, that you just are attracted to the light or the shine on a statue, or, just find something visual that's beautiful. And be grateful for that. And now, let's listen. And I can hear birds outside, can you? I can hear my breathing. Just listen and be grateful to hear. And knowing that when you're just really listening, you're in the moment. And then feel. Just touch something and just feel. Like my sweater has little bumps on it and it's just, kind of cottony, and feel that. Feel the texture of your chair, or if your pet is nearby. So feeling and being aware of the senses brings you into the moment. So use your senses. So many of us will go through our life and we'll look at a tree and we'll name it tree, but we won't really look at it, or we'll put something on and it's just like not even aware of what it is you've got on and whether what it feels like. And sounds. I love going out in nature in the morning and just listening to the birds. And then some sounds kind of annoy me when my dogs bark at everything. But yet I'm so blessed to have them. So these things bring you into the now. So be grateful. Gratitude is the one emotion that will absolutely reverse frustration, anxiety, stress, anger. Being great, you cannot hold anger in your body if you say, I'm going to be grateful for something. So pick something right now. What are you grateful for? Are you grateful that your body is functioning in whatever way? Are you grateful for your family, for your pets, for nature? I want you to close your eyes now, and I want you to just find something in your life that you're just truly grateful for, that absolutely sparks your heart to make it passionate about that one thing that you're grateful for. And take a deep breath and just feel what that gratitude does in your heart. Because you know, your heart puts out electromagnetic waves that go out into the universe. It goes into your space, and then further and further, the stronger those waves are. And it attracts to you that same frequency. So if you're grateful for something and you're really passionate, you're really feeling that, it will attract that same kind of energy back to you. And you know, feeling gratitude is way up on that scale of your purpose. So if you're focused on something you're really grateful for, you're getting in line with your purpose. So now I want you to think about and focus on something that brings you happiness, something that brings you joy. And be aware of what that feels like in your heart. And let that feeling just expand and grow. The electromagnetic waves in your heart are 5,000 times stronger than just your thinking energy. So what is it that brings you joy? So I was talking this past weekend to Sharon. She called me on Sunday. She was really depressed. And she's 55. She's a little disabled. She doesn't do anything. She doesn't go anywhere. And, you know, I talked to her about, you know, where's your passion? Where's your purpose? And she didn't know. And we talked about, well, what makes you happy? Being with people, being with my grandkids, helping people. And I had her just focus on what that felt like and get that passion back. And you know, everything that she brought up and everything you're thinking about that brings you joy and makes you happy is in alignment with your purpose. You know, it doesn't have to be some grand goal, but when you are in the moment, when you are feeling happy and putting out those passionate electromagnetic waves into the universe, that's when you can hear and feel what you're supposed to be doing, what your purpose is. Does that make sense? You've got to be in the right state to be in your purpose and aware of your soul's purpose. So when I was talking to Sharon this past weekend, it was a Sunday morning, and we talked for quite a while. And, you know, I realized one of the things that brings me joy is being able to help people. I've got a lot of information, and, you know, sometimes I think, oh, well, it's not that big a deal. But to some people it is. And if somebody is brought into my life and is asking me for something, I don't think that's an accident or chance. I think that's part of my purpose, is to be present and to listen and to feel and to see what I can contribute, because that's my purpose. That's my purpose. That's what makes me feel good. And, you know, she was like, oh, thank you. I'm so grateful to, you know, and I'm going, no, thank you, because what I did with her felt good to me, and it was helpful, I believe, to her. But at the same time, when we were done talking, I realized I helped her focus on her purpose. She helped me focus on my purpose. And the reason I decided to do this about being on purpose was because of her. You know, so she was feeling lonely and depressed and just not on purpose, but she followed her instinct and called me, and we were both on purpose right there in that moment. Our purpose doesn't have to be grandiose. It has to be connecting with something greater and being in the moment enough to focus there and be present and allow yourself to do what you're asked of by the universe or by that angel who's been brought into your life. So don't worry about your purpose. Focus on your feelings and know that if you are down in the dumps, if you're frustrated and anxious and depressed and that you are off base from what you're supposed to be doing. So stop. Take a breath. Bring yourself back into this moment. Be grateful. Look around and be grateful for 3 things and let it just activate that heart space. Because when your heart space is open and active, then the universe can communicate with you. Take a moment and just feel that life force, that God force, that goddess, that energy pouring into you. And breathe in and feel it in your body and let it just heal every cell in your being. And then imagine, as you're feeling this really passionately in your body, that everybody that you love is around you. Everybody that you care about, everybody that you know. And then see that energy just flowing into them. And every cell in their being healed. And every wish and desire that's on purpose for them is being fulfilled, and you might be part of that. Just focusing your energy there is being part of that for them. Breathe and take something that you really would love to have happen, and just step into that space, that creative space of it actually being, whether it's just having a happy family or creating that book or whatever it is that is in your desire space, and act as if it's already fulfilled. And see what you see in that space. Feel what you feel. Hear what you hear. Experiencing what you desire as if it already exists is what really brings it into existence. And if it lights up your heart and brings you to the top of that scale, outrageous joy, you know you are on purpose. You are on purpose. So remember this. Watch your emotions. Let them be your gauge. See how much of the day you can live in purpose. And see what happens. See what is drawn into your life as a fulfillment of your purpose. Simple. Use your emotions as your gauge. Stay in the moment. Be grateful. And have a beautiful day. Thanks for joining me today. Blessings, my friends. Stay on purpose. Outrageous joy.